Pickle, let's go to the hotline, and let's bring in the head coach of the 6-1 Aubrey Chaparrals. We are joined by Coach Keith Ivey. Coach, how are you?
Oh, doing great. How about you guys?
We are doing just fine. I can imagine that this past weekend and this has been a pretty nice post game for you.
Very exciting weekend, nonetheless. I guarantee you there's a lot of excitement in Aubrey, Texas right now.
Absolutely. For those who don't know, you guys, Aubrey, in their district opener, District 4-4A Division 2, you guys rattle off 16 unanswered points in the third quarter, hold off a Celina rally, and you beat Celina for the first time since 1993, 36-27. I guess going into that game, I know that coaches like to say every game you just want to go 1-0. But did this have a special? Was it a special week? Was it an important week for you guys? Were you guys talking about making sure you go out there and get this win because of everything that it means?
It was a huge win for us, obviously, opening up district and, on top of that, just opening up with the Celina Bobcats. They have a great program over there. Coach Elliott does a good job with them. And, our kids were just ready. They're ready to get a win against Celina. They battled them a lot of different years in there, but just haven't had a lot of success. So, this was a year. We have a good senior group that leads our team, and they have had a little bit of success in the past at the sub-varsity level. But they put together a great game the other night and played their tails off, and, they got that win.
You guys are coming off now back-to-back wins over good teams in close games. You guys go and you beat Godley 45-40 a couple of weeks ago, and then of course this tight win, this 9-point win over Celina. Do you sense within your team that if you guys are close, you're going to find a way to pull it out? Is that something? Is that maybe a skill that you think that this team suddenly has?
Well, it really is, Greg. It's in the past 2 years, it seemed like we would just kind of find a way to lose those tight games like that. And in this group, they're able to fight through some adversity throughout a 48-minute ball game and just find a way to get it done in the end. And that says a lot about their character and who they are, just the grit of the overall football team.
We're talking with Keith Ivey, the head coach of the Aubrey Chaparrals here on Texas Football Today. Get involved in the conversation at hashtag TF Today. Coach, I want to ask you a little bit about your quarterback. Jackson Holder came through in a big way for you guys on Friday night. I know that he's a key part of your team. I can look at the numbers and I can tell you that he's a good player. But as the guy who coaches him, as a guy who sees him every day in practice, what is it about Jackson Holder that makes him special?
Well, Jackson, he's just a leader on and off the field for us. He's a 3-year starter and extremely intelligent player, has a very high football IQ. And, he's a dual threat kid. He can run the ball as well as throw it and, just operates our offense at a high level. He, has the trust of his players around him and those players follow him as well. So, He's special. He's really like having another coach on the field. He sees things out there, and he's able to make some adjustments and help us out in our game plan each and every week. And he's just a great football player. We're thankful that we have him back for a third season.
You guys are coming off of a 5-7 year last year, a 3-8 year before. This has been a team that's been trying to improve, maybe steady improvement, but hasn't been able to break through. Obviously, this year at 6-1 so far, and most importantly 1-0 in district, you guys have found a way to break through. What is it maybe about this team that maybe is a little bit different from the past couple of years?
Well, I think this group is extremely tight-knit. I think the chemistry of the team is better than what it's been the last several years. We have a good mix of, our senior leadership as well as, we have a good mix of our juniors and sophomores. We have five sophomores that are starting for us right now that have come up and contributed in a big way. And they get along with each other. They fight for each other. They love each other. And to me, that's just the difference in it is just the family atmosphere.
But it's no rest for y'all this week. After taking down Celina, now you guys get to go on the road and take on, I would say, maybe a surprise undefeated right now in Sanger. The Indians at 6-0, feeling good about themselves. I know you're already working on what you guys are going to do on Friday night, but don't ask you to give away your game plan. But when you take a look at what you're going to be up against on Friday night against Sanger, what do you see?
Well, Sanger's a good football team. Coach Smart's done a good job over there. He has turned that club around. They're playing at a high level right now. You hear some talk out there about their schedule and this and that, and who they played or haven't played, and really we don't get into all that. We could care less who they're playing. We just know they're playing at a high level. They're winning games, and right now they seem to be playing with a ton of confidence. Just seeing them on video and. They got the Welborn kid, Talon, who is a big beast back there as their running back. He's a big kid, tough to bring down. They have Ryland Smart, Coach Smart's son's a quarterback. He does a good job operating the offense. And the big thing defensively, they seem to be physical and run to the ball. So it'll be a big test for us. I know that, and we look forward to going over there Friday night and getting after it.
He's Keith Ivey. He's the head coach of the Aubrey Chaparrals at 6-1 on the year, and most importantly, 1-0 with that big win over Celina on Friday night. Coach, really appreciate your time. Congratulations again on the fantastic win Friday night and the great start, and best of luck Friday night against Sanger.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.